Today we have in our midst members of the Ekiti State branch of the Young Progressives Party, YPP. You're welcome to the studio.
Thank you.
By my immediate right, we have Mr. Owola Daramola, who is the State Secretary. We also have Chief John Filani, and by his side is Prophet Adebisi Timothy, who is the Vice Chairman, Ekiti Central Senatorial District, while Chief John Filani is the Chairman of the party in Ekiti State. Chief Filani, we recently watched a video where you renounced your membership of the APC and declared your intention to be with the Young Progressives Party. What informed that decision?
Yes, thank you very much. I was actually following and obeying what is contained in the Constitution. If you are a member, not ordinary member, a stakeholder of a party, and you are not happy with the party, you want to move on to another, you have to go to your ward and renounce your membership. That was exactly what I did. And I went to Ward 4, Ekiti local government, to tell them that I am no longer a member of APC. So that's exactly what I have done. If I didn't do that, it would be anti-party.
But it was on the same day and at the same venue where you declared your renunciation of the APC that you also declared your membership of the YPP. Was it not too sudden?
No, it wasn't too sudden. It's something that is inborn. The main declaration for YPP will be at Ado here, our secretariat at Ado, and that will be next week. I use that same value article on the basis that people are asking, they are whispering, are you no longer into politics? Which party is Filani going to? That was why at the very last minute I said, I'm renouncing my membership of PPC. I'm now going to YPP, Young Progressives Party.
Some people are likely to think that you had been doing anti-party before that date because of the simultaneous declaration as well as the renunciation.
Yes, I don't think anything anti-party is involved. If anybody wants to claim that I'm doing anti-party activities, there should be a proof to show to me. But there is no proof. The only proof that I am no longer a member of APC was the renunciation which I made at Ekiti, which is what I cannot do that at Ado here. Ado is the state capital, and I never registered at Ado. That was why it shows Ekiti, which is the venue, the chairman, local APC local government, chairman of APC in Ekiti State.
So what you're saying is that you are yet to be formally received into the YPP?
Well, immediately, officially, it was when I announced my membership of APC. At the same time, immediately, I said, I'm a member of YPP.
Mr. Owola Daramola, the State Secretary of the party. When did you become a member of the YPP?
Yeah, I've been a member of the YPP for 6 months now. YPP is new in Ekiti. There was some members of YPP existing in Ekiti, but the chairman died and the system collapsed. So we now decided to bring back the party because these days there's this clamor for a new political party. In town, you know what is going on. The present administration, they are clueless. The main opposition, they are all the same. So we actually need a new party in Ekiti State. We need a new party that will actually follow the yearnings of the youths. So that's why we went into negotiation. We went into consultations, and that's what brought in Chief Filani. So about the question you asked him, yes, we have been consulting him. We have been trying to let him see reasons why he had to be part of YPP, because we know him. We know his antecedents and we know what he's capable of doing. He's one of those people that is exemplary, different to all others. He's very straightforward. His political practice is different to others. So we went to him, we discussed with him. But before we can bring him into YPP, he has to renounce his membership from. That's why he went to Ikole that day. And that same day that he went to Ikole, we gave him his membership card.
All right. But how long has the YPP been in Ekiti State?
YPP was actually represented in the last governorship election, but in a very low manner. There was no robust representation from that party.
Prophet Adebisi Timothy, you're a prophet and a politician?
By the grace of God.
And you are the vice chairman of Ekiti Central Senatorial District of the party.
Yeah.
Are you not mixing two things?
Ogboni fọ́lọ́run a ò ṣe àmúlùmúlà ẹ̀. Ẹ rí ọ̀pọ̀lọpọ̀ àwa ọmọ Ọlọ́run ní inú wa ò dùn sí bí gbogbo ṣe lọ pẹ̀lú àìsí òótọ́ inú, ẹ̀tànjẹ, jàgídíjàgan, ìfìyàjẹni. Nínú gbogbo nǹkan wọ̀nyí ẹ̀yin à ń wò wọ́n ebi a máa sá ní òṣèlú kò sọmọ rí nínú ìbọn àwọn èèyàn kéèyàn ló wà ńbẹ̀. Are we going to sit down and continue looking till food ruin everything? So we are growing and the children are there. What a legacy. What are we preparing for them? So I will pay tá bá dó lẹ́yìn ọgbà gbogbo wa wà ní ojú kan ní òṣùpá ògúnrégé ta ló àgòkè lọ tún ṣe. Ìjọba Ọlọ́run ló ní, ó fi fún ènìyàn. Àwọn ènìyàn Ọlọ́run gan la gbọ́dọ̀ máa bójútó pẹ̀lú ìbẹ̀rù àti ètò Ọlọ́run. A rí pé ọ̀pọ̀lọpọ̀ àwọn tí wọ́n ń ṣe léde tí wọ́n kó ara wọn jọ síbẹ̀ tán dẹ̀ mọ òdìyẹ ara wọn ká. Wọn ìgbà mìíràn bá ní ká fi ọkàn wọn lé Ọlọ́run lọ́wọ́, ṣé Ọlọ́run ló fi wọ́n síbẹ̀. But there's something we call permissive way and there's another time we call perfect way. So most of them are there under permissive way. They go on any way they can take. Wọ́n ṣe lè rìn ní ọ̀nà òkùnkùn ní oríṣiríṣi wọ́n wà ń bẹ. Ìdí nìyẹn tẹ́ pé ẹni nínú iṣẹ́ ìránṣẹ́ ẹni tó wà bóun ṣe gbàgbára tó ń fi kọ́ àwọn èèyàn jọ a máa sọ wípé òun nẹ. Ṣùgbọ́n ní eléyìí a fẹ́ kí ọwọ́ Ọlọ́run ènìyàn Ọlọ́run lọ́lọ́run á lò. Ẹni tó bá dẹ̀ ti fi ara ẹ̀ fún Ọlọ́run tí Ọlọ́run á rí. When you make yourself available and ready, then the Lord will use you. Ìdí nìyẹn tàbí ní ẹ jẹ́ ká jọ dá sí kọ́lọ́ náà bá wa bójútó kó lè dára.
Chief Filani, you were in another party before even the APC. Can you tell us your journey through your political life?
Yes. I started with AD, Alliance for Democracy. That was when I was in London. I came into Ekiti as a member of Alliance for Democracy. And by then we have Otumba Niyi Adebayo as the first executive governor. But by and large, I noticed that I was not happy with the system. Constitutionally, there is freedom of expression. There is freedom of association. There is freedom that you can. I left AD openly. I declared for PDP. By then, PDP that I know, that I thought would be a party for the masses. I joined PDP. I took PDP to my local government. But by and large, I found out that PDP had no clue at all to the problems facing the country. Now, what do? I left openly, I left PDP, I joined AC. AC to ACN, ACN now emerged as APC. Now, I sat down, I looked at the situation in Nigeria. APC as a party has lost focus completely. APC has no solution to the problems facing this country. Neither PDP, the opposition party. What do? It's either you keep quiet or you voice out and find ways of improving the polity in the country. Now, I gathered all the political parties that are not proscribed in Nigeria. I read their manifestos and constitution, and I now looked at one that has the likeness of what I have in mind, and I found out that YPP has the same ideology that I had. That was why I now said, yeah, it's better rather than forming a brand new, a fresh party. You know the rigors of registering a new party in Nigeria. So rather than having a new party, why can't you look at all the ones that are available, study their manifesto, study their constitution, and see if you can align with one that has the same vision as you are. And that was why I totally picked Young Progressives Party. And mark me, not only to you, to Nigerians, YPP is going to take over the governance of this country. Mark it. Is the young people's party, youth party. You could see the agitations of the youth. They are annoyed. They are very, very sad about what is going on. They have no solution to the problem. Look, let me tell you, it is not age. Age has nothing to do with it. It's your mindset. We have to coordinate the youths to say, take leadership, immediately. And that is what YPP is for. A lot of youths are coming in. Quality leaders, people who have traits of leadership will emerge from this youth. And you find out that if you think you have the qualities to be a governor, you have the qualities to be a senator, you have the quality to be a House of Rep, or even councillor, among the youth, stop fighting, agitating, or come to YPP and come and show us, and come and take the ticket. And we see, come year 2022, in Ekiti State, YPP will definitely be heavily represented.
People of the Fountain.